The next time we eat ramen noodles, it's going to be by choice. Because after tonight's Jaguars-Saints game, we're all going to be richer than God. There's one angle on this game that literally nobody's talking about. That means we can sneak in there, grab some cash, and then get the hell out of there before the books even know what happened. But before we do all that, do yourself a favor and subscribe to this channel. Do it now. Do it for you. Do it for the kids. If you want to turn on notifications, you can do that too. It won't hurt anybody. Anyways, Derek Carr, 250 plus passing yards, plus 128 at FanDuel might be the greatest bet I've ever seen in my life. I have no idea what FanDuel's even doing at this point. If you look around the market, everybody on the planet has 239.5 passing yards. Everybody except Fanatics and FanDuel. For some reason, both of those books are hanging 235.5, and it's kind of embarrassing. We might as well just take 250 plus for the plus money at FanDuel. Everybody knows Derek Carr is fully healthy again. I say that because the haters are going to say that the last time this guy played in New Orleans, he only threw for 127 yards. Haters are so dumb, and I'll tell you why. That game was against the Buccaneers, and Derek Carr's shoulder was literally broken. His arm was barely hanging onto his body. I think it's amazing that he threw for 127 yards that day. None of us could have done that. Here's the thing. He's fine now. And if you're worried about the total for the game being in the 30s, don't be. I get that that's a super low number, but that doesn't matter. Derek Carr has thrown for 300 plus yards twice this season, and neither one of those games saw more than 31 points. Points don't matter when you're looking at passing yards. People forget that. The thing that matters most is whether or not a team can run the ball. Honestly, I don't think the Saints are going to be able to move the ball on the ground tonight. On the season, these guys aren't even averaging 3.5 yards per carry. That's bad, especially since they're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars tonight. Those guys stop the run. We see them do it every single week. Just last week, they held the Indianapolis Colts to 44 rushing yards. The week before that, the Buffalo Bills could only get 29 yards on the ground against the Jags. That's horrible. But what's awesome is, in both of those games, the opposing quarterback went for 325 plus passing yards. They had to throw the ball because they couldn't run. That's just how offenses work. Now, I know what you psychos are thinking, and I'm right there with you. If you want to get a little loose and go Derek Carr, 325 plus passing yards, plus 850 at FanDuel, nobody's going to stop you. You could reach legendary status in your friend group with a move like that. Don't be afraid. Do you know what else you can't be afraid to do? Get Pick'It. It's a bet tracking app that's synced to your sports books. That way, you know everything you need to know about all your bets, like what you're good at and what you suck at. That's important. The other thing Pick'It's awesome for is the fact that you can follow your friends and see what they bet. Friends like me. What's even better is the app is free as a bird. And if you use promo code SLOPSLOCKS when you download it, they'll give you cash. Like actual real cash. What a world. The second you get Pick'It and look at my account for today, you're going to see Chris Olave, 70 plus receiving yards, plus 116 at FanDuel. I'm not trying to make fun of the Jacksonville Jaguars, but they can't cover anybody. I could go for 30 plus against those guys. As good as they've been against the run, they're equally bad against the pass, especially when it comes to wide receivers. Only 5 teams in the entire NFL have given up more receiving yards to the wide receiver position this season, and it looks like it's only getting worse. Just last week, Michael Pittman went for 109 yards against them. It was the second time this season that guy went 97 plus yards against the Jacksonville Jaguars. The week before that, both Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis went 100 plus on the Jags. What are they even doing? 2 different guys? Hell, Tank Dell went for 145 yards against him, and it was only in his 3rd NFL game. Nothing against Tank Dell, but we're talking Chris Olave here. He's already had 4 games this season where he's seen 10 plus targets. The only 2 times that he didn't was when Derek Carr's shoulder was busted. We talked about this. Derek Carr's shoulder's not busted anymore. It should also be noted that in all 4 of those games where he saw 10 plus targets, Olave went way over 70 plus receiving yards. The best news for both of these bets though is that they're plus money. So even if we lose one, we can still stuff a little bit of cash in our pockets. On top of that, they're both extremely correlated. So if one goes over, the other is highly likely to go over. This just feels right. I'll see you guys on the live stream later on.